School Freeware SQL Server Express 2008 Release 2 Tutorials. Tutorial 4. Insert and select data. The code used in this tutorial can be downloaded at schoolfreeware.com.
First, what you're going to do is start up your Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio and open up a new query window. I already have one open, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to select test table that we created last time. A basic select statement is select your columns, or splat as we call it, and your from declaration. Once you have this typed out, you can press F5 and you'll see down here in the results window, this is our table, but we have no data. So what we're going to do is we're going to insert some data. The way you do this is first type insert into and your table name and the columns that you're going to be inserting data into. You can select your columns by highlighting your table name and pressing Alt F4, or going over to your Object Explorer and drilling down to your column names. I'm just going to select it from my results window since it's faster. Now the person ID is an ident ID from the database, and we're not going to insert an identity, so we're going to delete that. And what we're going to do is we're just going to insert first, last, and middle name. The next line is the data that we're going to be inserting. There's a couple different ways you could actually do this. I'm going to show you the simplest, and we're going to use values. Now, first name, I'm going to type in first name test, last name, and I'm just going to leave middle name blank. So now that I got my insert statement created, I'm going to highlight it just so I can execute these lines only. You can press F5 or you can go up to execute, and you'll see down below we have inserted one row. So now if we come back up to our select statement and we press F5 or execute, you will see the data is inserted. So now I'm going to show you how to do an insert statement with a select. What I'm going to do up here is I'm just going to copy my insert, copy it down here, and I'm going to go select, and I'm going to cheat again. I'm just going to copy. Okay, now here, we're just going to run this, and you'll see it returns first name, last name, and a blank column. This is basically the same as the values. Okay, but we can use a select statement to insert multiple rows. And we're going to change it up here a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to just run my select statement, and what I'm doing is I have two different select statements and I'm joining them together with a union. And you'll see the result set comes back as one result set. So now if I go and I select both of my selects and my union and everything with my insert, you can press F5 to execute. You can see that it's inserted two rows. So I'll come back up here to the top and I'll select from my my test table, and we have 3 rows of data inserted.